The more I learn about YouTube, the more I'm inclined to believe that sticking to a single niche is key for rapid channel growth. So why am I giving variety content a go on this channel, when I've already proven that single niche channels are effective through my gaming channel? The answer is because of the three main issues I have when it comes to single niche strategies applied to people who are new to the content game. The first is that restricting yourself to just one niche leads to analysis paralysis. If the success of your channel is contingent on your ability to produce content on a single topic, then it would make sense that you'd want to pick carefully from the start. So much so that you might not even make a video in the first place in fear of producing a video in a niche that wouldn't even work out in the long term. This isn't an observation I'm making from speculation, but from the many encounters I've had in life with individuals who've shared with me that they want to get into content and social media only to never post anything out of fear of failure or vulnerability, or post a few times only to rethink everything and never upload again since their initial posts didn't go viral. Social media and content creation isn't so easy that you can just post your first few videos and replace your day job with it. Building a presence on social media requires consistent effort over time, and restricting your efforts to a single niche can be a roadblock preventing newcomers from putting in that effort. The second is that even if you're able to get over that initial hump and decide on a niche, you can only learn through experience how long you're actually able to keep up producing content within that niche. That's something I learned firsthand while growing my gaming channel. I only make gaming videos on games that I enjoy, but even so you can see how much or how little I was able to stick to certain games from a content angle. And whenever I reached a point where I no longer found it in me to produce content for that game, I would go on a hiatus from uploading videos. And if you're someone who's pursuing growth as a content creator, hiatuses like that can end your career and destroy whatever momentum you've built up until that point. So if you ever find yourself stuck while creating content within a single niche, it might just be better to explore a different one and get a video out there than let yourself falter while trying to decide on the next big thing for your channel. Which leads me to my third point, in that if you stick to producing content within a single niche from the start, you might miss out on lessons that you can learn better from other niches. A big example that I'm experiencing for myself is learning how to conduct myself on camera with this channel, which is something I didn't need to do for my gaming one. I'm also learning about what it takes to build videos up from scratch, instead of cutting videos down from raw footage. And while these are lessons I could have learned from a gaming angle, they didn't come as naturally to me there, since I wasn't as passionate talking about gaming topics as I am about the topics I'm sharing here. That said, it's worth noting the pros and cons of producing variety content too. The biggest pro for making variety content as an up-and-coming creator is that you remove the pressure of having to upload within a single niche every time. You won't get burnt out pursuing a single topic, and like I said in my previous video, reps and skill development are more important than quality and vision when starting out. The second is that making content in a variety of niches can help you discover which ones you can actually sustain in the long term. Producing variety content can get exhausting because you don't actually have enough variety to produce 100 or more videos, or because creating surface level content isn't as fulfilling as deep diving into something you're actually interested in. Even so, exploring those variety angles can still be worthwhile because it can help you figure out what kind of videos you actually like and are willing to make, as well as determine which videos your audience will actually watch. So does variety content work in 2024? From a channel growth perspective, definitely not as much as a channel focused around a single niche. But from a growth as a content creator perspective, especially at the beginning, variety content absolutely works. When you're starting out, it's far more important to create content consistently and in volume than it is to stay within a single pocket. You can always niche down later, but you cannot learn or grow if you're not putting content out yourself. I'm going to work on some actual action items to help people get started with YouTube soon, so if you're into that kind of thing, please subscribe to the channel here. In the meantime, check out my previous video about why bad content is a good thing for new content creators.